JBN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Government getting many distress calls from Western Jamaica.
We have now been getting some level of communication between sections of Trelawney, St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, and St. Elizabeth. And most of the calls that we have gotten are distress calls. Persons trapped on roof. The JDF and the Jamaica Fire Brigade, up to last night, we were contemplating what sort of approach to take, especially to catching all. But based on the conditions that existed, the first respondents decided that they would move, and as I speak, they are presently moving, especially in the catching all area and those areas, to see what the conditions are and to take persons out who are in need of getting out.
Black River devastated by Melissa.
So clearly we've suffered a devastating blow here in southwest St. Elizabeth, especially with the town of Black River. I would say over 90% of the houses have suffered infrastructural damage. The entire town has been almost completely wiped out by Hurricane Melissa, especially a number of our historic buildings. Access into the capital is non-existent at the moment because of a number of down power lines and trees. This is also the case in a number of our communities in and around Black River, communities like Treasure Beach, Big Woods, Mountainside, Barbary Hall, all the way over to Five Spen, Middle Quarters, Lancewood. There's a lack of connectivity, lack of electricity, and significant infrastructure damage. So thankfully the PM and the team are on the ground to coordinate the relief and recovery efforts, and we know it will take some time. So I want to say to everybody, just rest assured that we will do our utmost to get to you as quickly as possible.
Thank you, Minister. SSP.
Thank you, Prime Minister. We have been here with the Mayor as part of the Parish Command team. Currently, sir, we have 4 reports of deaths. 2 bodies were found this morning floating in the Black River area, and the other 2 bodies in the Gallant Beach area. We are continuing to support the recovery efforts and to ensure the safety as best as possible, particularly ensuring that the major corridors are clear. And so the JCF is providing that support to the various stakeholders, the JPS, the utility persons, the telecommunications persons, to ensure their safety as they go through to ensure that this area is restored as soon as possible.
Mr. Mayor.
Well, at this current point, we were devastated, and one of the serious concerns that we are experiencing now, our relief supplies would have been totally wiped out. The container that we had stored with supplies to help out now would have been totally gone. Our building structure, which would have been hosting a lot of supplies, totally wiped out. So at this point in time, we're appealing for some relief supplies to assist. We would have had up to 16 feet of water at our command center during the passage of Melissa. As a result, all our vehicles are immobile. So at this current time, it's unable for us to respond. JCF would have been facing the same challenges just as us at the command center. Even at the hospital, the ambulance system transportation is totally down. So at this point in time, we are in need of some mobility so that we can do proper assessment. The next phase that we are going to be moving into is to activate our humanitarian committee so that we can do a proper assessment. But as you can appreciate, it will be very difficult considering the roadways that are impassable at this time. But nonetheless, we would have activated our system where we had contractors on standby, and I'm happy to report that so far 3 backhoes and trucks would have been here trying to assist with the clearing of some of these roads. JPS with CEO Grant would have reached out to me earlier this morning. The team is responding well. They would have reached out to find out where are the critical areas. So they are out deployed. We are focusing on the critical services. Just letting everybody know, all the critical agencies in Black River, they are totally destroyed. So we crave for patience. We are all one, and at this point in time, we are going to do our best to respond positively. But I say we crave for your patience and understanding at this point in time.
I flew over the south coast of St. Elizabeth into Black River, and from Treasure Beach to this point, we could easily say that between 80 to 90% of roofs have been destroyed. A significant number of buildings were damaged. On the ground, the impact is even more palpable. Right now, we are standing in close proximity to the Black River Hospital, and that has been totally destroyed, along with several other buildings, including historic buildings, churches, courthouse, the parish council, and other older heritage buildings have been destroyed. The electricity grid of Black River is totally wiped out. Telecommunications, we have seen one tower damaged. We are not certain if the other one is operable. So the entire infrastructure and everything needed for the convenience of modern living is destroyed here in Black River. The people are still coming to grips with the destruction, but from what I've seen and the interaction, the people here are strong, resilient, and positive in outlook. The government intends to complement that with bringing in the necessary emergency relief. The first line of effort in this regard is to clear the roadways to allow for vehicular traffic, not just to allow people to come in and visit relatives that they can't get in contact with, but to bring in much needed supplies to the supermarkets and other supply centers which are now empty. So once we get that accomplished, then we will start to see on top of that more assistance coming in, including assistance from ODPEM and other relief agencies who I'm certain are already mobilized waiting to come. It is going to be a massive task to rebuild Black River, this historic town. But while it is destroyed, we can vision a future of it rising stronger and better. Because the truth is that many of the buildings were not properly located in the first place. They were in vulnerable areas. We will now take the opportunity to properly reorganize the town and to build back even stronger. So yes, we got a big blow. Black River is what you would describe as ground zero. It took the brunt of it, and the corridor through the south of St. Elizabeth, through Black River, going across the island, going into St. James, that corridor was totally damaged. But the recovery is not beyond us. It's not beyond the government. It's not beyond the people, and we will get it done. So keep the positive outlook, keep hope alive, and we will get through this, and we will rebuild better.
Norman Manley and Ian Fleming airports reopen today for relief flights. Commercial flights begin on Thursday.
I'm pleased to advise the country that based on my tours of the airports since this morning, which I've now concluded, I can state clearly that firstly, the Norman Manley International Airport and the Ian Fleming International Airport, Boscobel, will be open today at 4 p.m. for relief flights. It will be open tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for commercial operations, which include incoming and outgoing flights. For Montego Bay, they will tomorrow, Thursday, the 30th of October, at 10 a.m. be open to accommodate relief flights. They are continuing assessment, and we will have a time no later than this afternoon for the reopening for commercial passenger flights, which will be no later than tomorrow, Friday morning, the latest. We will keep you advised and to let you know that the recovery will start once these relief flights come. The devastation is enormous. Words can't describe based on my aerial tour. So we need all hands on deck to recover stronger and to help those in need at this time. God bless Jamaica.
JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.